Good morning, everyone. Well, depending on when you're watching this, but it's morning when I'm recording it, but it is your daily dose with Danica. I was just reading through John 6, starting in verse 22, and I just had to start cracking up. Jesus had just fed the 5,000, and now everyone's trying to find him. He's got in a boat and crossed the sea. Then whenever they got to the other side, nobody could find him, so everyone's panicked trying to find Jesus because he had just fed them, and they can't find him, and they can't find him, and they can't find him, but they're just desperate to find him. And they say when they find him, what is, we need more, feed us again. He says, how can you ask about the you don't see the signs. You're following me because you've got fed, but you didn't see the sign. You didn't see what was behind how you got fed. And they kept saying, well, teach us. Show us. What do we need to do? What signs? And he was saying that they were still just wanting the bread, that he was the identity and the gift that people were seeking, but they just wanted the package, so to speak. And I'm kind of clearly paraphrasing, and he said that, what signs are you going to perform? Our ancestors got manna, so what are you going to do for us? And he just kept saying, you have to understand the purpose and not the bread. So he was feeding them, but he was also teaching them that their identity is in him. He says, if you know me, then you know the Father. But if you also know me, then you know you, because I am of the Father, and I'm here to show you who you are, who we created you to be, so you can go out and never be hungry. He says, don't work for food, but work for your identity, basically. And by working, he means just believe. Believe that we created you to have a purpose, to fulfill that purpose, to be that piece of the puzzle that is so necessary to finish the puzzle, to make the beautiful picture come alive on the table or wherever you will do a puzzle. But just go do your part by believing you are who we say you are. And that is such a beautiful picture that he was painting, basically, in this chapter and verse of John, that he was saying, really, you don't have to work for food. We'll provide all of that. Just show up, be who we created you to be, do your part, trust in me, and all will be well. It may not look how you want it to look, which is the storms of life, but know that you are provided for. You will get through this storm. A storm always ends, and he's the one who can stop the storm. And the storm is only as severe as we think it is. Some people love to watch thunderstorms and think that, oh, this is all, I want some more lightning, I need some more thunder. And other people are very terrified by a storm. So perspective is everything. So if we consistently flip the script and look at things from another side, we can see that we really are created for that burning desire that you've always had inside of you. Now is the time. Now is the time. You have the time to start developing these things. And if not now, when? When? Are you going to get cooked in the squat? Or are you actually going to rise up and show out? And don't wait for the sign. The sign has already been here. Your sign has come. Just keep doing you. Don't look for food. Don't look to be fed. Look for how you can consistently feed your purpose. And I think now, that a lot of people are still in this mindset of, oh no, when will everything get back to normal? This is another great verse and passage to show us that, is there really ever a normal? Normal is when you live your purpose, you use your voice. Oh, and that's another thing I thought. He kept telling them, hey, listen to the one thing. Listen to this. I've got you. He kept saying the same thing over and over and over and over wherever he went, and people were always questioning him. And maybe that's what keeps you cooked in the squat. Like you have a message, and you have a voice, and you have something that you want to say, but people around you keep questioning you about it. They're like, but I need, and what if, and this, and that, and that, and this. And even when you're giving them the answer that they want or that they've asked for, they still question you. Know that that's on them. That has nothing to do with your message and your purpose. If they question Jesus, who could feed 5,000 with 2 loaves and with 5 fish and 2 loaves, or however the parable goes, the true story goes, then they're going to question you. People will always be afraid to step out, to trust what they don't have experience with. All you can do is speak your truth. Love them where they are. Let them know that you've planted the seed, and watch it come back full circle. And if you will take a minute to just think back over a time when you've already done this in your life, just with one thing, and realize that, wow, it really does work. Things really do come full circle. That time I left this job that was so toxic, or I separated myself from a relationship that wasn't healthy for me. Look what happened when I actually took action to stand up for who I am. It can't help but work out. It's the law of nature. It's the law of life, that everything has been set up for you. Life is working for you, not against you. So please just take some time just to reflect today on that burning desire that's inside of you, your identity in your voice and your creator, who has given you the creative process and gifts to go out and do your thing. I mean, like I said, if they're going to question Jesus, and he was standing right there healing people, feeding people, spitting on dirt and healing blind people, they're going to question whether or not you are a good artist, or you can write, or you will be able to travel like you want to and teach people what you've learned through your experiences. But just do it anyway, because the more you do, the more people who are looking for your message will find you, and the more people who are like-minded will surround you. And then when you find that group of people and they find you that support you, you can't be stopped. So I encourage you to embrace your piece of the puzzle and go out there and just do your thing. But take the time to know how to do it with integrity and not be bothered by what the people say, who, again, like I said yesterday, know who you were or where you came from. That's just all a part of your story to get you to help you learn what you needed to know to get you to know what you know now. And you can help them when they're ready to listen. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Much love. I'm so proud of you. I know you can do this. If you need a hand, let me be your lifeline. I got you. And much love. God bless.